Donald Trump has pre-fired Nikki Haley. Nikki, was it all worth it? Remember that Nikki Haley completely humiliated herself after saying Trump is not fit to lead, after saying it would be a global and domestic fiasco for Donald Trump to be president. That's when she was running against him in the primary. After she lost, she thought about it. After Trump made fun of her husband, who was deployed for not being at her events, after all of it, Nikki Haley, she kissed the ring. She said, well, we're not going to vote for Kamala, so I do support Trump, maybe holding out hope for some kind of role in Trump's administration. And Donald Trump has committed the ultimate humiliation of Nikki Haley. He has pre-fired her, posting to Truth Central, quote, I will not be inviting former Ambassador Nikki Haley or former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to join the Trump administration, which is currently in formation. I very much enjoyed and appreciated working with them previously and would like to thank them for their service to our country. Make America great again. It's not going to happen for Nikki. And, you know, I have to tell you, we saw last week's election as an inflection point for MAGA. If Trump had been defeated last week, it would have effectively been the end of MAGA as an independent political movement. Now with Trump's win, it is likely that the Republican Party will be MAGA for a while. Nikki Haley, as someone who has now been very clearly delineated outside the movement, sorry, Nikki, you're not going to get a role in my administration. She now gets the worst of both worlds. She now has ultimately come around and debased herself after saying unequivocally, this guy can't be president. This guy's dangerous. He's not fit. He's declining. He can't do it. She came out and she said, actually, I'm going to vote for him and you should too. Completely embarrassing herself that way. And for what? Because Donald Trump has now said, sorry, Nikki, you're outside of MAGA. And as designated such, she is going to be on the outside of the Republican Party looking in if MAGA continues to be the policy package or ideology that reigns supreme in 2026 and in 2028. Nikki Haley, through her sequence of running against Trump, saying he can't possibly win, and debasing herself by saying, actually, you got to vote for him, now ends up squarely with nothing. Was it worth it for Nikki? I wonder what she would say privately. Publicly, she will, of course, say, oh, I make decisions not based on whether someone's going to do me a favor by giving me a job. I just make the decision that's right for our country. And Trump was right over Kamala for the country. Privately, I would be very curious to hear what she says about being pathetically pre-fired by Donald Trump. In a recent interview before the election, Trump said that he didn't think his supporters would cause problems after the election, but that the left would, saying the left is the enemy from within and might be needed to be handled by the National Guard. The Washington Times reported this interview with the headline, Trump says no chaos from his supporters this election day, which totally whitewashes and sanewashes what Trump actually said. Luckily, we have Ground News, the app and website that provides context on every story. Like for this Trump interview, Ground News provides more context. Like Trump's defense secretary said, we should believe Trump when he says he wants to use the military against Americans, because that's what he wanted to do during the unrest in the summer of 2020. That's why Ground News is so valuable. Our sponsor, Ground News, is an independent, nonpartisan news analysis tool dedicated to exposing the hidden agendas that influence the news you consume. Ground News has features designed to expose the narratives that circulate in biased media bubbles, and it'll even show you your own media blind spots. We all have them, so that you can understand every story from every angle. Go to ground.news/Pacman to get a massive 50% discount off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I use. The link is in the description, or scan the QR code.